What's up? This is the Objective Jerk, and I am said jerk. I think I just messed up saying my own title. Objective Jerk. This is the Objective Jerk, and I'm said jerk. I do that every time, huh? I say it and I take a sip of coffee. I don't know why. I don't try to do that, I promise. So what's up? What's everybody doing? How's everybody faring? Look at the economy's already kind of starting to fix itself. You know, not itself, but Trump, you know, and his policies are slowly getting there. It's going to be great, man. It's so funny just how all the stuff that he's doing, and the left is just trying to make it out to be like this horrible thing. And nobody, like the IRS, they're going after that, and then they're crying, oh, we're getting fired, because they fired a bunch of IRS individuals that don't do anything. And, you know, and they're all, and then it's like left-wing media is like, oh my gosh, they were crying and upset, and I'm trying to put these batteries away, and they keep rolling into that. And they're upset. It's so horrible. It's like, dude, fuck you, man. It's the IRS. You know, it's like, fuck you. We used to. America didn't live off of or work off of the, you know, citizen taxes. We didn't pay taxes. You know, it was all the embargoes and stuff. Is that the right word? Embargo, right? That's how the country made money. It was embargoes. People come in and getting, you know, whatever kind of resources, or bringing in, you know, they got to pay a little extra to bring in, and you got to pay, you know, or maybe it's cheaper if you take from here. I don't know, whatever. But I don't know, you know, world neo economy. I don't know. I'm a retard to it, really, basically. But I mean, I can kind of see, though, how that could, you know, it could help. And a lot of the deals that America has with people, we're getting screwed. Like, it's shitty deals. So that's what Trump is doing. He's stopping these shit deals with people, but they're not just going to do it because then now they're not getting as much money from America. So then the embargoes happen, and then they're like, oh shit, let's redo the deal and get all the deals good. Embargo where we need to, cut down the taxes, dude. See, that's the thing, is like most everybody gets it, everybody sees it, but you just got some desperate, I don't know what's going on. It's insane. But again, I'd just like to clarify. Musk did the same thing with Twitter, X. He fired like 70% of the people that were employees. And Twitter didn't skip a beat. You know what I mean? So, I mean, there's some things here and there, but every social media, every program, all that crap has, you know, some problems. So, but yeah, so it's just kind of crazy. Like, they're trying, you know, pretty soon, like, Trump's going to like help create like free energy or something. And they'll still be like, oh my gosh, he's doing free energy for everybody. They would like they'd make it negative somehow. It's like, it just, and that's why a lot of people are not watching the current news, because they know this stuff. They see it. And then you like, what is this person talking about on TV? And that's why everybody's turning off. It's retarded. Everybody's going after Teslas now. They're protesting and trying to you know, mess up the Cybertrucks or something. Why the Cybertrucks are I don't get it. But yeah, I don't care about Tesla, you know. My brother-in-law has a Tesla. He likes it. He has a Cybertruck, actually. But like, I would never get one, just because I just don't think they're quite there yet. They're so close. I mean, Teslas are pretty good from what I hear, but it just kind of seems like it's like a toy. You can't replace parts. You have to buy a new one. You know what I mean? the battery, I don't know. It's just, I don't trust electronics and batteries, as my only source of whatever. I don't know. Like I'm just kind of old school like that. I don't like my mountain bike, it's a hardtail. At the time I didn't buy full suspension because it's the money, it was cheaper for the hardtail. So, but now I prefer a hardtail over full suspension just because it's another shock. It's another working piece that can break and you have to replace and fix and keep up, on your bike. And it's like, yeah, it's kind of nice. I think when you're going uphill, it's a little nicer on your back and whatever. But I'm just like, I'm good. And like the Bluetooth brakes and shit with batteries. Nope. We'll never buy a pair of those. But yeah, so that's just kind of how I am. And then now you got e-bikes and it's like, oh, so maybe like 10 years from now, I might get a full suspension e-bike. Maybe that's what it'll be. But I'm good with my hardtail. I might, if I get another hardtail soon, or if I get another bike soon, like because this one's actually, it's a large originally, but then I compare it to bikes today and it's like a medium, the size of a medium. So, and I'm a big guy, so meaning I'm fat, which is why I'm riding. I went riding today. But anyway, so my bike is actually like a medium, old school medium or old school large, but current medium because they make the bikes just keep getting bigger and bigger. But yeah, so I might get a bigger framed bike, but it's going to be a hardtail. It's just because, I got that's just how I am. I don't know. That's just, people are the way they are. And it's the same thing with cars for me, like the idea of having an electric car. If I lived in the city and that Tesla wasn't my only vehicle, like I had, an SUV in the garage, just parked, sitting there, ready to go. And then just use a Tesla like in town or something. Yeah, I would maybe, but I don't know. I just don't trust. I don't, so that's why I'm not like whatever. I never cared much about Tesla before, and I don't care about it now. I like what Elon's doing or helping Trump do. I like that Elon bought Twitter. I think that was a very huge. I think, yeah. If he hadn't done that, Trump might not have won. You know what I mean? Really. And people are like, oh, you're free. Well, okay. Well, if you disagree, then, make a comment and we can talk about it that way. I don't know. But it's, he's good at what he does. And yeah, he's the richest man in the world, so he can't be bought. But, maybe he is actually evil. Maybe he's, going to turn around and try and be the Antichrist, or I don't know, who knows? But it just doesn't look that way. If you look at it right now, when in unbiased eyes, you can see what's going on, and you'd be like, okay, yeah, this is good. But they're so full. They just, no matter what. But I told my my wife to tell her brother that whenever he goes anywhere in a cyber truck, and he lives in California too. But I think it's not quite. I'm not sure where he lives. I want to say, I don't know. But I told him, like, dude, leave it in sentry mode, and watch out for the wife. She might spray paint your truck, because his wife she's pretty liberal. So I thought it was a funny joke. She probably didn't tell him. Anyway. So Trump is getting rid of the nasty criminals that are illegal immigrants. And there's judges trying to stop that. Like, what? Why? How? What? Why are you trying to stop it? Why? Oh, because it's unfair. It's like, it don't matter. I'm sorry, but no. They're not citizens, okay? They're criminals. They were left out of prison from other countries. That's what a lot of countries did. They let a lot of criminals go, hey, go up north to America. They'll take you. So, like, that's so many people that came over were criminals, like legit evil type criminals. And they're getting rid of them, and they have videos of it. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, there's a judge trying to stop it, and Trump's just like, not doing it. I don't know. It's ridiculous, right? All right. Holy crap. I talked over everything on my... Oh, it's only been like 10 minutes. Left crying over... I wrote down a couple notes. Oh, the mic. There we go. I skipped one. So did you guys see the... Well, real quick, before I do this, I got to talk a little more about me. I went riding today. By myself. It's this trail it's more like a dirt road, but it has some hairy parts, little climbs and rocky areas and stuff because, farmers use it and motorcycles, whatever. They're big. They're not like a single track trail, like a narrow whatever. That's some of the other trails that we ride on. This one is, they grade it sometimes every few years or something like that. So it'll be like a road, but there's still always those rough parts because they get washed away. As soon as rainy season comes, it comes back. So you have like little places that are a little technical, but it's, it's a pretty easy trail. It's like the first one I rode on here, and then the first one that I'm getting my son to ride on. But so it's, it's an incline all the way up, nothing crazy. There's a couple parts that are crazy, like I said. And then getting the cardio, getting the heartbeat going, and then it takes like, 20, depending on, how conditioned you are. I used to be able to ride up it nonstop. Now I have to stop and rest a little bit. But so it takes like 20 to, no, for me, it's probably like 30 minutes. And then you get to the top. So it's this one trail that makes like this loop, right? So this is Nabu 1. No, this is Nabu 1 for the camera. This is Nabu 2. So I was riding this one. And then when you get to the top, then it gets kind of a little bit crazy. And then there's this downhill. It's awesome. But I don't like to ride it by myself in case I get hurt because I've wrecked there a couple times. Anyway, so this one just goes up to a certain point and then you ride back down. And so I wanted to time it. So it's like 30 minutes to ride up this thing. And I timed it. And it was 3 minutes to ride down. Oh, man. What's going on? Let's see. Yeah, what's up?
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Thanks again for listening to The Objective Jerk. I greatly appreciate it. If you could like, subscribe, comment on wherever you're finding this, and you can also email me at theobjectivejerk@gmail.com. So, hope you're enjoying it, and please continue on with the episode.
I left the white table. Can you make sure your garage is open?
Go open the garage?
Yeah, I left the table.
Can you just give me a couple of minutes because I'm like in the middle of a podcast right now?
That's what I'm picking up, Papa.
Okay, all right. As soon as I'm done recording, I'll do it. All right.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye. So I went riding, but yeah, it took 3 minutes to get down. Because it's a decline at that point, I guess, but it's a decent incline. So you're going down. There's a couple parts where you got to pedal, but for the most part, man, it's just. So yeah, it's pretty fun though. I almost spend more time driving to the trail back and forth than I do on the trail, which is kind of not. I don't know, but I don't like to ride my bike on the pavement because I got some aggressive off-road tires, So I don't want to, unless it's just down the road here or something like that, but I don't want to drive right on the other side of town, just wear out my tires. I don't know. I'm just weird like that. I guess I could get some extra tires, but then what? So then I put on those, carry the off-road tires, right? It's like, no, it just doesn't work. Anyway, but yeah, it's a fun little trail. It's a good trail just to kind of get a quick ride and just, man, get my exercise. My wife's like, man, you're done already? Because the other trails can be a few hours, depending. And so, yeah, when I'm by myself, I like to just kind of keep it close and keep it quick, Anyway, all right, so Yeah, mountain biking. That's what I did today. Record this podcast, and then I got to work on some more honeydews, some more projects. All right, last thing. Trump getting hit in the face with a microphone. Not hit, but so I don't know if you guys saw this, but Trump was getting off the plane or getting on Air Force One, and there's, reporters there, and so he gets out, and I think he was getting on the plane, and he's talking to the reporters, and all of a sudden this microphone just kind of hits him in the face like that, and then you see Trump go like, and he makes a couple little jokes or whatever, and it was kind of weird and it was kind of funny, but then what if the individual that did it with the mic, that was a long pause. The person with the microphone, she turned out to be like a TDS Trump hating woman, writing all kinds of stuff, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, did she do it on purpose? Like, and it kind of seems like she did. Like, I don't know. It's like, I know sometimes it's windy and whatever, and you're trying to hold that microphone, but like, oh, in the face, would she have a stroke? I mean, if that was like Kamala Harris, that would have never happened. Never. So then you're like, okay, well, so maybe she wanted whatever. I mean, if she did it on purpose, that's not cool. But whatever. Is it that big a deal? Not really, I guess. But what if that microphone had like fentanyl all up in it? Your body absorbs fentanyl pretty easily, from what I hear. Or just anything that he can receive just on contact. And they have that in the microphone. They rub it up in his face, and then he dies an hour later. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not, they need to, I don't know how they might have to stop doing those kind of interviews. And you notice how Trump is, dude, he's talking twice a day, giving interviews to we never ever heard or saw Biden. Never. Like once every couple months, he would give a speech that he barely got through. It's like, oh my gosh. Like, how do you not? I just don't get it. I don't get it. But yeah, they need to stop letting probably those reports, or they need to have like a little barrier, or if they don't have something set up, I don't know. But I mean, they need to keep maybe Secret Service needs to keep a little tighter background check for those individuals or something, because you never know, man. That's how you get somebody that, I mean, that's completely plausible. Somebody putting something on that microphone, rub it in his face, he inhales it, and then, depending on what it is, dies an hour, a day, whatever. Who knows? So it's kind of, I don't know, and you see what's going on, and just how the people of love and compassion are so angry and violent now. So they need to change. We're the party of compassion. You're the party of narcissists and psychos. For real. They're just nuts. Yeah. So, I mean, it's completely. So that was kind of, I hope Secret Service does a little better. Hopefully they actually didn't look at that as like, oh, that's funny. It's like, come on. I know they do, but if you think about it, you could get there could be some crazy left-wing reporter has some person influencing them, and then, I can get close or whatever, and they come up with the plan, and she could be like, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be a hero, and I'll go to jail or whatever. But it gets totally possible. I've never been to any kind of event though where a president was nearby and like saw or had to deal with Secret Service and stuff like that. So I can't really say, basically all my Secret Service knowledge is from movies. So what am I gonna say? I mean, I learned how to do like personal security in the Army as military police and stuff like that. So, but it was all straight up like dealing with threats and stuff like that. There was no like, okay, I'm going to go shake hands with people and you have to look for this and that and don't let this, or, you know what I mean? And then plan ahead. Okay, we're going to go here. It's nothing like that. So, that's what I'm saying. I can't really speak on it, but, it's just, I don't know. It seems like I think about it all the time, how they got his last assassination attempt, and I think it's going to happen again. I said that somebody's going to give him something and get him to go into cardiac arrest or whatever. And he's going to end up dying in office. There's probably going to be an attempt on Elon too. The party of compassion. Oh, I'm sorry. The party of narcissists and psychos. Yeah. Narcissists and psychos. That's I think that's it right there. Narcissists and psychos. Man, I talked about everything that I was planning on talking about. And I talked about my writing, and I'm still not at my time. Wow. I feel like I've been talking forever. My wife called. All right, let's movies. Movies suck now. AI, I think they're really using AI to write everything, and then they just have like a script doctor. Okay, yeah, let's make this because I don't know, man. Like just some of the stuff, just I don't know. It's almost like watching like the movies that come out now. It could be a brand new movie you've never seen, but you could watch it and you would know what's going to happen. You're like, okay. Like, the story because it's such a lame stock story. And, it's just like anything else. And then they just add today's BS in it, I don't know. But it's all sucks, man. The watching Hollywood crumble and movies fail is more entertaining. God, man, why can't I talk? Entertaining? I think I need to drink some more water. Kind of, because coffee, entertain, but yeah, I don't know. It sucks, but I think it's going to happen. I think Hollywood is going to be basically no more. I mean, it'll still be there, but I think, a lot of it has moved in other places in Texas and where did I hear? Somewhere else, like around the Bible Belt, I thought. I don't know, but it's completely, everything's going great. It's going to be crazy because everything is going, things are going back to normal and Trump is fixing stuff and things are going to be going good, but he's probably going to have a high unemployment rate though, because of everybody he's fired. So now they'll try and be like, oh, the unemployment rate is so high. Well, it's like, yeah, because he fired a bunch of people. But all right, I think that's it. I think I've talked about everything that I felt like talking about. Let me know what you think. Comments, whatever. You can email me at theobjectivejerk@gmail.com. Thanks for hanging out. God bless, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. You just put yourself through another episode of The Objective Jerk. Thanks again for hanging out with me. Please email me at theobjectivejerk@gmail.com. Like, subscribe, comment, wherever you find this, follow. It all helps. But thanks again, and I'll see you next time.